Hi everybody, this is Jerrie Dean from Missing Persons of America. I'll see you in a sec. So you might remember this case. It goes all the way back to 1994. It's about Dwayne Sims. He was only 4 years old when he went missing. So he went shopping with his mom at the shopping mall, and they were going to the Target. And as they were going there, there was a crowded mall, and she lost him. He just went missing. She figured somebody probably picked him up and ran with him. So it became a big story in Detroit when this happened. And Dwayne has still been missing. No one knows where he went. No one knows what happened to him. But they did go back over, the police went over, and they let the public know that they went through all the video at the mall, and they never saw anything that showed Dwayne with his mother at the mall. They seen her, but they didn't see the mother. They seen her. They saw her, but they didn't see Dwayne with her. So that makes it really suspicious that maybe he wasn't there at all in the first place. And then also they gave his mother, whose name was Dwayne Sims, they gave Dwayne's mother a polygraph test, and she failed that polygraph test twice. Now, I put a link down at the bottom about polygraph tests. I did an article about this a few years back. It's very informative on the way they give polygraph tests and what happens when it's inconclusive, or you know what happens when it fails, but what if it's inconclusive? So there's information about that. But it also will give you an insight on what happens if they failed and why they would have failed. If there's any discrepancy there, maybe she could still be telling the truth even though she failed. So you might want to click on that link so you can read about it, because it'll give you information that you'll have from now on out whenever it comes to these cases. So they haven't found him. He's been gone for a long, long time. And then this young man named Mike Cash began to post on social media. And I remember seeing one back in October where he says, well, maybe I should go, Halloween costume, maybe I should go as Dwayne Sims, ha ha. That's probably one of the first posts I happened to see. And then time goes on, and he brings it up and he says, I think I'm him. I think I'm Dwayne Sims. So, oh my gosh, is it possible? Well, sure, yeah, it's happened before. A child comes up missing and is found later when they realize who they might be. So he still posts on social media, and it is getting picked up by the media, but there's no conclusion. Now, he did go to the police department, and he did give his DNA. I did find out that Dwayne and her husband did have DNA taken a while back. And so it is on record. So it may be not a really long thing to do. Well, at least they don't have to go to Dwayne and ask for a DNA. They've already have it. And then I read in another article that they already had Dwayne's DNA anyway. So I'm sure they're going to take that, and they're going to see if it's a match or not. But it's going to be at least 30 days till we hear back from that, if it's him or not. So I don't know. Do you think that that young man is Dwayne Sims, or do you think that he's not? And I think that's about it. Let me double check and see if there was anything else I was going to mention about that case. Now, a lot of people were talking about the baby picture they had, and they said, well, there's no connection here. Why would you have a baby picture of you at the age of around 2 years old, but Dwayne didn't go missing until he was 4? Well, he said that was the picture that he was provided, and that was one of very few that he had. So maybe it is a picture of Dwayne, or maybe it's a picture of some other baby. Maybe it's not him. I don't know. Just because the picture shows him at a younger age doesn't, I don't think, mean that he couldn't be Dwayne Sims. So we have to wait about a month to find out, and we'll see if he is. If I was to take an educated guess, I would say probably he's not Dwayne Sims, because I'm just going on the failed polygraph test and the video that showed that Dwayne was never at the Wonderland Mall in the first place. So there you have it.